All right, welcome you guys. Welcome back to Meet Your Mate in a Month. We are on day four. Day four. I'm excited about day four. And I'm telling you, this is the program. This is the moment. Everybody that you know that has met their ideal match, who's met the love of their life, there was a time when that person wasn't in their life. And then the person became into their life. Okay. So I'm telling you, this is the moment before that you'll never forget that you did these things. You brought the highest quality person into your life because you designed it that way. And you're going to be very excited and proud of it. So I'm glad that you guys are here. And we're on to day four. And now this is part 2 of the Blue Pill Life. You guys remember the Blue Pill Life? It's the program. It is the mind program that we designed our own life and how we wanted our life to be. All right. So the Blue Pill Life part 2. Now here for part 1, I took you through. I had you close your eyes and visualize how you want your ideal life to be. I asked you, where are you? What are you doing there? And who is there with you? Now, part 2 of and I told you to write that down. Now, here's part 2. I want you to make what you wrote down on that paper 10 times bigger. What would 10 times bigger look like for your answers to this? What would it look like? The question of, where are you? So instead of you saying something like, oh, I would be in Florida, or I'd be in Texas, or I'd be in Oklahoma, I'd be in Illinois. That's all nice, right? But what would your blue pill life look like if it was 10 times bigger? So maybe instead of just being in Florida, maybe you spend time with your mate in foreign countries, in the Caribbean, 10 times. What would 10 times bigger look like? I asked you, what would you be doing there? Maybe I had one woman I told this to. She said, I would love to do massage. She's like, I have healing in my hands and I'd love to do massage. I said, great. What would 10 times bigger look like? And she said, I would be doing massage on an exotic island. Or I don't know, she said somewhere like Hawaii or someplace like, the Bahamas, someplace where it's an exclusive place where people just get away and they spend lots of money, St. Bart's, right? And she gets to live her dream doing the things she loves to do. And that would be 10 times bigger. She can get up and go to another island, maybe have people working for her in her island massage business. Ooh, that's a beautiful thing. And I asked her, I said, well, who would be there with you? She said, my man. I said, okay, well, what would 10 times bigger look like? She said, you know what? 10 times bigger would look like we would be having our whole family able to travel with us to all these places while I'm doing massage. My kids are playing on the beach, or my kids are surfing. And that's our life. Ooh, 10 times bigger. So I'm asking you, what would 10 times bigger look like for you? What would 10 times bigger look like if you visualized what that would look like? Now, here's your assignment. I want you to write it down. Look, there's a saying that I often say, I don't know where I got it from. Don't just think it, ink it. You've got to write it down, and write it down in your handwriting. Don't just tap it on your phone, even though tapping it on your phone is good. But write it down in your journal, and maybe you take a picture of it so it's in your phone. And maybe you make that your screen saver. Maybe that's an idea for you, right? Look, that's how I got my book published. I carried the book. I was struggling to get my book out, and I could put it as my screensaver. It's still my screensaver now, but the book is out. But before I did that, the book wasn't out. I'm telling y'all, visualization works. My book is now out and it's selling. Why? Because I visualized it and then I activated it. So, your Blue Pill Life Part 2, 10 times bigger. What would it look like? Make it happen. Write it down. All right.